So, hello. Hi. Hello, my friends. How are we doing? How are we feeling? Today's photo card is Taehyung from BTS. So I really love my pick for today because it also matches my shirt, sort of, not really, but Taehyung's hair is blue and my top is blue. So in a sense, it's like we're connected. So anyways, I just came back from a work thing and I thought that this would be the perfect time to film this cute little vlog update because I do have some updates and I also have coffee. Wait, I always need to share this with you guys because as I mentioned, coffee is such a comfort to me. Coffee can literally change my mood from really, really sad to really, really happy. So I hope that you guys have your own coffee or your own equivalent of whatever makes you the happiest in this fine morning. I do have some packages. I have this huge package, not really sure what this is because I haven't placed any orders, but I also got another package that I opened off camera because I was like, oh, what is this? And my curiosity just took over me. It all just happened so fast. It happened in the blink of an eye. Suddenly it was opened and I was like, oh my God, I had to vlog this, but I didn't. But it's not too late because I can still show you guys what was inside that package. It's this book, All Systems Red, written by Martha Wells, The Murderbot Diaries. And apparently it's on Apple TV. I don't think I've ever read a book that's been turned into an Apple TV series. I'm so sorry. I don't know if I'm like behind on the times. Maybe I've been under a rock, but I've never heard of the Murderbot Diaries. In a corporate-dominated spacefaring future, planetary missions must be approved and supplied by the company. Exploratory teams are accompanied by company-supplied security androids for their own safety. But in a society where contracts are awarded to the lowest bidder, safety isn't a primary concern. Okay. This did come with a note, so I do know it was a gift. Thank you, Oetsi. I hope I said your name right. Murderbot doesn't want to make friends. Luckily, you don't get a choice. Here's the first book in the series. This is a very ominous note because it's like it's like low-key threatening, but also it just makes me excited to read this book for myself because what do you mean I don't get a choice? Who's Murderbot and why doesn't he want to make any friends? Like, I just want to know. I'm just scared because I think you guys know this about me. I am not the biggest sci-fi reader. This is giving sci-fi. This is giving dystopian. I'm not really sure what else it's giving, but I'm just scared because like I can't remember the last time that I read a sci-fi book and I don't know. But for some reason, I'm so intrigued. I could have become a mass murderer after I hacked my governor module, but then I realized I could access the combined feed of entertainment channels carried on the company's satellites. So instead of killing people, they decided to watch 35,000 hours of movies, books, plays, and music. As a heartless killing machine, I was a terrible failure. Okay, wait, but that sounds so fun. Okay, I'm already enjoying the narrator, which is great news for me. That means it's going to be an easy read, hopefully fingers crossed. And then we also have this other package, which is huge, but because of the weight, I think I know what this is. And if it is what I think that it is, I do not have space for this next volume. I'm so scared. Morty, come pick me up. Oh, it's definitely Vinland Saga. Like, I don't have to see anything else to know that this is Vinland Saga. Oh my God. This is the most uncomfortable way that I could have opened up this package, but I don't even care. I'm just... Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here she is in all its glory. This is Vinland Saga, the deluxe edition. This is book 8. Oh my goodness. We are 8 books in. That is so crazy. Oh my God. I do not have space for this in my Vinland Saga shelf. This is going to cause me to spiral, but like in the best way possible. So here we go. Vinland Saga book 8. For those who love Berserk, you'll love this too. Very accurate. Gripping doesn't begin to describe Vinland Saga. 5 stars. Yes, ICV2. If you have any interest at all in Vikings, the medieval period, or pirates, this is not a series you want to miss. All of these reviews are so correct in their assessment. So let's read the note that accompanies. Okay, so a little birdie has sent this my way, and they have said, I hope you are doing well and that your journey towards peace and happiness is smoother than Thorfinn's has been. Honestly, at this point, my journey towards a peaceful life has been so chaotic. Thank you for that, though. I hope that I don't reach Thorfinn's level of chaotic and turbulent, but We're doing it. We're okay. Okay, we're okay. Someone let this man immigrate. Someone let this man immigrate. Am I right? Okay. Once again, these notes are just everything. Crow, I don't even know what to say. Like, this is just such an iconic gift. It's just so cool. It's literally the coolest thing ever. And I love that we share this. Okay, I love that we share this. So thank you. Thank you so much for sending me Vinland Saga Book 8. This is perfect for a 24-hour readathon, and I have 2 volumes to read of Vinland Saga. Your kindness knows no bounds. It truly doesn't, and I am so appreciative, and I am so lucky to have you here. So thank you for this. That was just so crazy. Literally so crazy. Oh my goodness. Okay, those were the 2 packages that I wanted to show you guys. Honestly, like, this is just, maybe it's because it's so short, but I feel like I want to pick this up right now, you know? It has less than 150 pages. I can totally read this. Okay, but wait, I have like so many other books that I want to read. Like, I don't know if you guys know this, but I finished The Divine Comedy. I did. I made an entire video about it, talking about my thoughts and opinions and my reading journey and what I thought of, you know, Inferno, Purgatory, and Paradise. I finished The Divine Comedy. Wait, I need to bring it back. I need to bring it out so that you guys can see it. The Divine Comedy. After having it on my TBR for the longest time, I can finally say that I finished The Divine Comedy. Look at her. This is the final product. Like, it's just so good. It's just so good. The reason that I brought out The Divine Comedy is because I wanted to mention that now that I have finally finished The Divine Comedy, that means, dun 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 dun, I can finally start reading Catabasis, written by R.F. Kuang. I have the arc of this. This book has already come out. So many people on my Discord have been reading it. They've been raving about it. They've been spending so much time discussing this book, and I want to join in on the fun. Okay, I feel left out of my own server and I just want to join the party. I want to join the bandwagon. I need to know what people have been talking and thinking about Catabasis. And I have, as you can see, I have already marked every 50 pages with these one-piece tabs. I love how it looks. Like, you know, it's all in a line. It's really cool and it's really motivational. Like, this really motivates me to reach my daily goals. I don't even know if it's a daily goal to read 50 pages every day, but it's just kind of like a milestone, you know, like, whenever I can, I just know where the next 50-page mark is, and that really helps me when I'm trying to read a book of this size. You know, I have read books bigger than this, but I think that a little part of me will always be just a tiny bit scared, a tiny bit apprehensive of starting a book that is longer than 500 pages, and that is just a character flaw that I cannot change. Okay, maybe it's my fatal flaw, even. I will always be a little bit intimidated by everything in my life. And that's okay. Like, I've learned to live with it. It's a debilitating weakness, but we work through it. Like, we work through it. We truly do. I am so excited that I can finally read Catabasis. Again, I've been hearing incredible things about this. I am obviously not going to start it right away, right now, right this second, because I do need to start organizing. I do need to start I mean, I've already done some planning, but I need to start, like, I have a lot of structuring and organizing to do. Hopefully I can get a lot of those things done today. But right now, I just want to go finish my coffee and watch episode 11 of The First Frost, which is actually this Chinese drama that I've been watching recently. It was a recommendation from Sunny, and she always has the best recommendations. So when she told me, I mean, she didn't even recommend it to me. She was just like, oh, I'm watching this and it's really good. And I'm like, okay, I'm sold. You had me at, I'm watching this. So it's actually my first Chinese drama that I've ever seen, I think. I think it should be. And honestly, I'm really enjoying it. Like, Sunny did warn me that it is very slow paced and it is very slow burn. But I'm all for it. Like, I am so there with them. Like, literally every single thing that they do, I lose my mind over it, because our male main character is one of those people that he, like, pretends to be so nonchalant and he's trying to be so cool around her, but he's always thinking about her. He's always doing things to try to make her life easier. He's always doing, like, little things that she doesn't even notice sometimes, but he just has her so present in his mind that he's just constantly he's just constantly thinking about her and doing things for her, like those acts of service. It's literally my love language. This man was made for me. And I just love them. Like, I love seeing their relationship flourish, and I love seeing them get closer together. This Chinese drama has the forced proximity trope. They literally have to move in together against their wills. And this is also second chance romance, and this is also childhood friends to lovers, because they did meet in high school, and he was in love with her in high school, but she wasn't, according to the flashbacks. And our female main character, she's been through so much. Like, I wish I could just like hug her through the screen, because she has been through so much in her life. And that's why this male main character is so good to her, because all her life she's been taught that she doesn't deserve happiness, that she doesn't deserve good things. Like, there was this one scene where she was even talking about when she sees those little cakes and those little snacks that are worth nothing, she still questions if she even deserves to get that, because like, why would she get that? She doesn't deserve to eat good. She doesn't deserve anything good in her life. And that thought, that opinion has been hammered into her constantly since she was a child and a teenager. And then this man comes and it's just like, no, you are wrong. Let me show you the truth. Let me help you understand that you are worth everything. And it's just so good. And I really want to watch another episode. I haven't been able to watch in these past couple of days because I've been so busy working on the Divine Comedy vlog and also just life in general. So I'm really excited that I can now sit back, relax, and enjoy a little bit of the first frost. If you guys have been looking for a slow-paced, slow burn, worthwhile drama to watch on your downtime, I definitely 100% recommend the first frost. So now I'm gonna go watch an episode. I hope you guys are having a lovely time, and we will talk later. Hello? Hi. Oh my goodness. Fancy meeting you here. I have something really exciting to show you guys, and I don't know if these glasses are for me. Like, I really don't. My sister said yes. My mother said yes. But then my father was like, "Are you really wearing those glasses?" So now I don't know. Let me not use the glasses just in case, because I still don't know if they're for me. But I did just want to film this very quick vlog clip because I got this in the mail, this box. Oh my goodness. I don't want to move it around too much because I do know what this is. This was a little pick-me gift that I did to myself, that I bought for myself, because I've been wanting these books for a very long time now, and I think it's time. I think it's time that I finally have them, that I can finally add them to my collection, and I just know that my soul needs this. So without further ado, let's just open this beautiful box, shall we? So this, okay, this is what we can see when we open the box, just the back cover of whatever this is. But if you've read this series, then maybe you know what book this is. Ah! Look at this. It's A Sign of Affection, Volume 7. This is so gorgeous. Okay, so I do have the first 6 volumes, and I read them, I think, last year, like beginning of last year, and I love that series. I love the anime, I love the manga. Of course, I need to continue with this series because it just fills me with so much joy, so much happiness. It gives me so much serotonin. It reminds me why I love love, and it's just adorable. It's lovely. It's a favorite for sure. So I definitely need to complete my collection and finally finish, or like finally read the conclusion to this series. So this is volume 7. It's gorgeous. I love the baby blue. And then we have, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, nice, nice. Then we have volume 8, killing me with this color palette. Like, I love that lilac. I love the light purple. It's gorgeous. It goes so well. Oh, this is so pretty. Okay, then we have 9 with a light pink this time. And once again, it's just so gorgeous. Look at the back. It's so nice. I want to stay with you just a little longer. Stop. Oh my goodness. And then we have volume 10. So here's the thing. Ooh, at the back it says, "Now our life together can finally begin." What does that mean? Oh my god. But that is not the only book that I bought. In this box, we do have one more book with us, and this one I am so excited for because this is my October buddy read with my Patreons, and so many of them have already read it. They are falling in love with it. They say that it is so well written and that it is perfect for October month. Sorry, I keep calling it season for some reason. And that is Don't Let the Forest In, written by C.G. Drews. Oh, just look at this cover. It is so gorgeous. Even the back of it is so nice and artistic. Like, I am living for this aesthetic. Ooh, okay, we don't have technically anything, underneath the dust jacket, but we do have this lovely spine. Like, look at this. That is gorgeous. I really do appreciate when publishers go the extra mile to add like little details to the actual book, outside of the writing, of course. For the monsters in your head. I mean, tell me about it. It hadn't hurt the day he had cut out his own heart. Andrew had written about it later in spidery lines from a sharp pen, a story about a boy who took a knife to his chest and carved himself up, showing ribs like mossy tree roots, his heart a bruised and wretched thing beneath. No one would want a heart like his, but he'd still cut it out and given it away. Okay. All right, I am definitely intrigued. I am so excited to finally start this. Like, you don't understand. I've been wanting to read this for the longest time, ever since, I found out that this was the winner. This is an incredible book haul that I really wanted to share with you guys because, like, I just had to. I can no longer open books without showing you guys because then it feels like it didn't happen. It's like that one quote, if a tree falls in a forest and nobody hears it, did it even fall? Did it even happen? That's me with book hauls. So look at my new books. I'm so happy with this turn of events. I really needed this. I really did. This is my October TBR, by the way. I like keeping it here so that it's always in the front of my mind. Like, I'm always constantly seeing what I have to get through during the month. Like, I'm definitely going to be adding this to my pile. Oh, I'm so excited. It looks so good with the rest of my TBR. That's literally all that I wanted to show you guys. So I hope you're having a lovely day whenever you're watching this. I am gonna go put these books where they belong, and we will talk later. Bye. Hello, hi, how are we feeling? I feel like I don't want to be here. Like, I mean, I just want to change the frame, you know, like give you something different, maybe, perhaps. Okay, hi, hello, my friends. How are we doing? How are you feeling? Are you enjoying the vlog? Maybe, fingers crossed. I really hope you are. I do have some news. Where did I leave it? Yes, okay. Sorry, I probably should have been a little bit more prepared, but I have books. Oh my goodness. I cannot remember the last time that I bought a book locally, you know what I mean? Because usually the ones that I find here are in Spanish, and as you guys know, I don't tend to read books in Spanish, or if I do, it's usually from my mom's library. So because she does read primarily in Spanish. But of course, ever since you guys told me, ever since you guys saw me receive The Shadow of the Wind, written by Carlos Ruiz Zafón, virtually everyone told me that I really had to read this in its original language, which is of course Spanish. I listen to you guys. Maybe you don't know this, but I take your opinion very, very seriously. And when so many of you kept mentioning that, you know, you can't really fully appreciate this book if you don't read it in Spanish, and the writing is so beautiful, and obviously when you translate something, a little bit of its essence is lost. Like, you can't really capture the book in its entirety once you translate it. So of course, I had to try my best to get the Spanish edition of The Shadow of the Wind, which is La Sombra del Viento. There we go. And luckily, Ese de Culé had one single copy. Like, they either had this one individual copy or they had the whole box set. And the lady was like, hey, you should get the entire box set. Like, you're gonna want to come back and get the entire series. And I was like, okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let me just get this first book because it's already a little bit pricey. It was literally 1900 peso, which I don't really know what that's converted to into dollars. I'm not even gonna try because I don't know. Maybe I'll do, like, editing Bella, please help me out here. What is 1900 peso into USD? Please let the audience know because I have no idea. But the point is, I got a new book. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. La Sombra del Viento. This is such a fancy hardcover edition. Like, it's huge. It's definitely taller than your usual or your traditional hardcover book, but it's so gorgeous. It's really very beautiful. I actually don't know if there's anything under the dust jacket. Let me see. I need more hands than what I have. We also have a ribbon bookmark, which is always a plus. We love that. Thank you so much. Look at the end papers though. This is gorgeous. This is so nice. Oh my goodness. We love that. Okay, if I take the dust jacket off, how does it look? Ooh, okay, this is a nice detail. I really appreciate. Again, I think I said this literally in this video. I really appreciate when publishers go the extra mile just to add details to the actual edition of the book. So this is really nice. El Cementerio de los Libros Olvidados. Oh my God. Y'all, this is so crazy. I can't remember if I've ever bought a book for myself in Spanish. Like, I've always tried to buy English books, and I think the last and only time that I've ever bought a Spanish book for myself was in college, when our Spanish professor was giving us Spanish books to, what's that word? Study. Yes, not me forgetting the word study. Yeah, our Spanish professor used to give us books that we had to read and obviously discuss every week. And he only did that once, actually. I think he gave up because almost nobody got the book or nobody understood it. And he was like, y'all know what? Let's just talk amongst ourselves. But I still have that book. Oh my goodness, I think I have it. Where do I have that? It's called La Otra Penélope. It's literally the first book that I ever annotated. I know that it's here because I literally saw it like 5 days ago. I just don't know where I put it, but I know that it's here. Okay, anyways, that's besides the point. Let's read the first sentence and see how I feel about La Sombra del Viento. Ooh, wait, you know what we should do? We should read the first sentence in Spanish and then read the first sentence in English and see how different they sound, or if I see any differences in maybe the words that were used. Like, oh my God, wait, that's so exciting to me. El cementerio de los libros olvidados. That's the title of the chapter. Todavía recuerdo aquel amanecer en que mi padre me llevó por primera vez a visitar el cementerio de los libros olvidados. Not gonna lie, that's giving Cien Años de Soledad, because literally the first sentence of Cien Años de Soledad is also about our main character remembering when his dad took him to see something. Muchos años después, frente al pelotón de fusilamiento, el coronel Aureliano Buendía había de recordar aquella tarde remota en que su padre lo llevó a conocer el hielo. See, do you see the similarities? Like, both of our main characters are reminiscing about when their father took them somewhere to see something. So, already not really loving the comparisons, because I don't personally love Cien Años de Soledad, but I'll give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's read the first sentence in Spanish and see how it compares. First difference, it doesn't have a chapter title, but it goes like this. I still remember the day my father took me to the cemetery of forgotten books for the first time. I mean, yeah. Like, what was I expecting? It's obviously the same. I do. Oh my God, míralo aquí. Mira, la otra Penélope. La sombra del viento. Digo, the shadow of the wind was literally hiding la otra Penélope from me. But this is the first book that I ever annotated. This is the first book that I ever bought for myself that was in Spanish. Oh my God, look. Oh my goodness. And basically the annotations are just me looking for words that I had never heard of before. So basically, displicente, brisna. Yeah, this Spanish was contertulios, vellonera, canalla, escarbar. Like, girl, my Spanish vocabulary suffered through this. Like, I learned so many new words. It was crazy. Anyways, yeah, obviously not many. Like, the first sentence is pretty much the same with these two, but there's definitely a little bit more, I don't know, just, I've always said this, but like the Spanish language is so much more romantic and so much more poetic in a way. It's just the way that words flow together. I don't know, it's just really beautiful in my opinion. So yeah, wait, I can't believe this. I'm actually so happy with this purchase. And oh my goodness, I haven't even told you guys the best part. This edition is actually illustrated. It has a couple of illustrations along the story, and I find that detail also so nice, and these illustrations are so beautiful, and I just feel like they add so much to the entire essence of the book. So I really appreciate that detail. Edición ilustrada por Ricky Blanco. So everybody say thank you, Ricky Blanco. I just really wanted to show you guys my new purchase and to let you guys know that I finally, I was able to acquire the Spanish edition of The Shadow of the Wind. I wasn't able to exchange it for the Spanish version. For the English version. So I do now have 2 copies of this book, but honestly, I don't mind because, as I mentioned in my October TBR, when I first opened up this book, this was a gift, so it still has a lot of, sentimental value to me. But then this one, Yeah, I'm just not mad about this at all. I'm just excited. Also, this is extremely heavy, but I'm so excited to just embark on this new journey. And who knows, maybe this will awaken my love for Spanish literature and make me want to buy even more Spanish books. So if you guys have any recommendations, or maybe I should tell you in Spanish, si ustedes tienen, stop, I feel so awkward. Si ustedes tienen alguna recomendación de libros en español, stop, I feel so weird speaking in Spanish. Okay, let me just do it. Let me get this out. Si ustedes tienen alguna recomendación de un libro en español que ustedes creen que me gustaría a mí, dependiendo de lo que ya ustedes saben que me gusta, como la fantasía, el romance, lo contemporáneo, maybe even like horror stories along the way, I would really appreciate, digo, de verdad me encantaría oír sus recomendaciones. Girl, I feel so awkward. Shut up. Oh my God. Anyways, yeah, I would really love some Spanish literature recommendations. I know that a lot of you are either Spanish speaking or you live in Latin America like myself. So I would really appreciate some recommendations because I am honestly not that well versed in Spanish literature and I would like to change that. So I welcome recommendations. Actually, wait, recommendations? Recommendations? Stop. I am so self-conscious when I say the word recommendations because somebody told me that I was saying it wrong, but I don't know how else to say it. Anyways, whatever. I would really appreciate some suggestions. So leave them down below if you have any. De verdad que se lo agradecería. So, por favor y gracias. Thank you. And yeah, that's honestly the only update that I wanted to give right now. I do have, I don't know if you can see that. You see these 3 bags? You can't even see that it's 3 bags actually, but it's 3 bags. And those 3 bags are filled to the brim with books that I'm going to be unhauling and donating. So that is something that we're going to be working on later today. I need to, what's that word, like organize them because the place that I found where I can donate books, they don't accept books with annotations. But then I found another place where they don't mind that. So I need to separate the books into the ones that have been annotated and the ones that are still clean. And yeah, we're gonna do that together because I feel like that's fun. And right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and get some coffee in my system. It's about to be 9 a.m., so I think I'm overdue for a little bit of coffee. But yeah, we'll talk later. I'm so happy with this purchase. Oh my goodness. And yeah, talk to you later. So basically, over the years, I've done a couple of book on-hauls, but the thing with those on-hauls that you probably don't know is that it's been really hard for me to find a place for the books that I unhaul. Like, yes, I do unhaul the books, they are no longer on my bookshelves, but they don't, like I haven't really been able to get rid of them. I haven't really been able to find people or places to donate them to. I don't have all of the unhauled books anymore because I have gifted them to friends, to family, etc. But I've never really found a specific place to donate all of these books. But recently, and I think this is due to, you know, the recent popularity that books and reading has been experiencing, a lot of different spots around my country or around my city have been popping up where you can just donate your books. You can just let go of books that you no longer need. When I saw these places, I was like, oh my God, this is finally the time. I can finally get rid of the books that I've been unhauling for years. And I thought it would be kind of nice to go down memory lane and see all of the books that I've unhauled during these past few years and see if I have any regrets, if I'm going to be keeping any of the unhauled books. And I'm also going to be organizing these books between the ones that are annotated and the ones that I haven't touched, because some donation places, they don't accept books that have any writings on them or in them. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be separating them, and then I'm going to be sending them off on their merry way. I'm so excited to do this. You don't understand. These books have literally just been gathering dust inside of this closet, and it's finally time to go through all of these again and just, you know, give them a proper home, give them to people who might enjoy them more than I did and appreciate them, and not keep them locked up in like a closet or something. So yeah, we have a bunch of books to break down. Like, it's actually a little bit overwhelming, so I think we're going to do like a speed run, just because there's just so many books. So yeah, let's get this started. If you've watched a couple of my book on hauls before, some of these may be familiar, but in case you haven't seen those, first up we've got Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Yeah, I don't regret unhauling this. And this doesn't have any annotations. Oh, it has a bookmark. I don't even remember ever owning this bookmark. Oh, that is so nice. I think my sister did this for me, actually. Like, she designed this and then printed it out for me. This is so nice. I've totally forgot that this was a thing. We can put this on the non-annotated side. Beartown by Frederick Bachman. This was a gift from Sunny. And technically, I think I still have the note. I pasted it into the book. Okay, see, this sucks. I can't take out the note. Oh no. Oh, this was a gift from, like, a Christmas gift from Sunny in 2023. Even though it has some tabs, it doesn't have any writings inside. So that is a relief, because once again, I do not regret unhauling this one. Yeah, a lot of trauma there. This self-help book that was gifted to me by someone. I'm sorry, I didn't even read that one. So there we go. We have The Gilded Wolves, written by Roshani Chokshi. This does have annotations throughout, unfortunately. This was before I started giving books at least 50 pages until I started annotating, just in case I didn't like it. Like, now I definitely wait until the 50-page mark before I start annotating, just so that this doesn't happen again. So this is going on the annotated pile. We have Circle of Shadows. This was a Fairy Loot book edition. And yep, this has annotations, so it's definitely going on the annotated pile. So far, no regrets on any of the books that I've unhauled, but we're literally just getting started, so let's keep going. The Year of the Witching. I never read this one, and I really don't have any interest to do so now, so yeah. Dash and Lily's Book of Dares. I used to reread this book every single Christmas season, and I still really like it, but I don't know. I don't see myself reading this again. So then we have Eclipse. Eclipse by Stephanie Meyer. Yeah, Stephanie Meyer. Yes. And the only reason I'm unhauling it is because I, for some reason, have another copy of Eclipse, and I definitely do not need 2 copies of this. I used to love this duology, but I kind of fell out of love with it, and I think this is a trilogy. There is a 3rd book, and it's like the 3rd and final book, but I'm just not interested in continuing whatsoever. Even though I gave Girls of Paper and Fire 5 out of 5 stars, it didn't hit, it didn't hit, and they're so gorgeous, but I'm not keeping books just because of their covers. And these are annotated as, oh my god, look at the difference of the color of the pages. Like, this one is so yellow compared to the sequel. You can tell which one is older. Both of these are annotated, so they're going on the annotation pile. These Violent Delights, written by Chloe Gong. Is this annotated? Oh my goodness, this is so annotated. Like, no question about it. Oh, I'm so upset. Oh wait, no, this is annotated. Oh, this is annotated as well. Okay, I need to keep everything on track. This is another series that I used to adore, which is Children of Blood and Bone. Oh my goodness, look at these tabs. They look monstrous. Like, there are so many tabs. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I can definitely say that this is annotated, and just not me like forgetting to annotate the entire book until like the last 20 pages. That's so funny to me. Why did I do that? Oh, this is so annotated. Like, I don't even have to flip through it. I just know this is annotated because this was like a spin-off series from the Darkest Minds series from Alexandra Bracken. I used to love that series. I still have it. Where is it? Oh yeah, where is it? Oh, it's over here. Sorry, you can't see it, but it's over there. I adore that series, and I thought I was going to adore this one as well, but it's just, yeah, I kind of didn't. Next up, we have The American Roommate Experiment by Ana de Armas. No, that's an actress. Elena Armas. And no annotations because I didn't really enjoy this one. Kingdom of the Wicked, written by Carrie Maniscalco. Yes. This was actually a Patreon buddy read that I had, probably one of the very first ones as well. And even though I really enjoyed it, I don't really have, like, the more the time passed, the less interest I had in continuing this series. Even though I really, really enjoyed it, and the reading vlog that I did for it is really fun as well, I just don't see myself continuing. And this has tabs, but it's not annotated. Ooh, okay, see, I used sticky notes to annotate this book, so I could easily just flip through this and take out all of the tabs. King of Scars, this is another gorgeous book that I kept for far too long, simply because I loved the cover. Ugh. The way that this literally only has 3 tabs, but I wrote inside of the book. I hate this. I mean, also, it doesn't matter, I can still donate it, but like, ugh. Really? For 3 tabs? I hate it. Book of Night by Holly Black. This one was a disappointment, not gonna lie. I even highlighted this book, so yeah, this is definitely going on the annotated pile. Next up, we have a manga, and this is volume 1 of Orange. This is another one that I actually did enjoy, but I just don't see myself continuing the series, but it is a very interesting concept. These next 2 are very funny to me because the fact that I have 3 copies of one of my least favorite classics will never not be funny. And that is the Brothers Karamazov. Karamazov, I think. Not me forgetting how to pronounce it. If you've been here, you know what I think, how I feel about the Brothers Karamazov, and that's why it is literally so funny that I have not 1, not 2, but 3 copies of the Brothers Karamazov. The 3rd one is up there, the one that I actually read. So I just found it extremely hilarious. Like, 3 different people gifted this book to me, and I appreciate every single one of you, but I just found it so funny. Yeah, but I definitely don't need 3 copies of this book, so I am donating them for sure. We have a graphic novel, which is Check Please, and this one was cute. It was. I did read the sequel, but I read it as an ebook, and I don't really see a reason to keep it, so yeah. The Chai Factor. This one was also really nice. It surprised me how much I liked this, but fortunately I did not annotate it, so I can donate it in the no annotations pile. Serpent and Dove, written by Shelby Mahurin. This was actually sent to me by a friend, and these are her tabs, but she didn't actually write in the book, I don't think. Yeah, she didn't write in them, so I can just donate this, even though it has tabs. It doesn't mean anything because there's nothing written inside of them. Another manga, which is Blood on the Tracks, and this was just a very disturbing manga, horror manga. I don't like it. It's about this relationship between a mother and her son, and it was just deeply, deeply disturbing. I don't even think I should be donating that because whoever picks it up is going to not have a good time. The Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I don't really know much about this one, but I just don't see myself reading it. So Rhythm, Chord, and Malakin, yes. This was also just not good. It was like really problematic. Obviously, I did not annotate it because I was just not having a good time. So I'm glad that I can finally get rid of it. The Darkest Star by Jennifer L. Armentrout. See, this one, I'm not letting go of it because I didn't love it. It's just that I'm not really going to be continuing with this spin-off series from the Lux series. Yeah, I feel like somebody else can take advantage of this. It is a signed copy, and I used to love Jennifer L. Armentrout, so when I saw that it was signed, this was like my most precious, what's that word? Like possession. Yes, thank you. But now I'm okay to give it to somebody else. God Killer by Hannah Kaner, yes. And this has no annotations, so we're good to donate. Autobiography, and I remember when I read this in college. Like, I remember taking it with me to the university. Oh my goodness, what is this? See, that's why it's important to flip, because like, what if I donate something and my deepest, darkest secrets are hidden inside of these books? So basically, I just wrote a summary of what I was reading. Best line, page 188. What happens in page 188? Okay, so it has one underlined, but I feel like that's okay. I feel like I can still put it in the normal pile because it's literally just a line. Like, who's gonna know? The best line, according to Past Me, is, my opinion, a God worthy of your eternal love wouldn't judge you for who you love while you're here. Bars. Bars, I did not lie. One Last Stop by Casey McKiston. Unfortunately, I wasn't a fan of this one. I didn't annotate it, so yeah, I hope that somebody else can appreciate this because I just didn't. Like, it wasn't for me. Severance by Ling Ma. I'm glad that I didn't annotate it though. I'm glad also that like my non-annotated pile is a lot bigger than the annotated pile. You guys can't see what I'm talking about, but yeah, this is good. This is good. Oh, but not me forgetting we have an entire set over here. Oh my goodness, okay. The Becoming of Noah Shaw. This is unfortunately annotated. I hated this book and I wish I would have known that it was going to be this bad before I started writing in it. But yeah, it definitely has a bunch of annotations, so I'm going to be putting it in the annotated pile. We have Demon Slayer volume 13. The only reason that I'm unhauling this one is because I forgot that I had volume 13. Like, when I was collecting Demon Slayer, I forgot that I already had volume 13. So I have 2 copies of this that I definitely do not need. Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation. This is my 2nd copy of this volume, so I definitely don't need 2. You guys know that I love this series. I would never unhaul it. So yeah, I'm just unhauling it because I already own it. Oh, this is another one that I don't know. I think the author sent it to me, or I just randomly came into my, yeah, it was like a publisher, like somebody sent it to me, and this is like a sequel though. This is book 2 of the Dragon Slayer, and I haven't read the first one, have no interest in reading it. So these next 2, they used to mean a lot to me, but not anymore. Usually I'm a very sentimental person, but for this one, I think I'd rather give it to somebody else, and that is Skyward. I was about to say Skyward Sword. No, sorry, it's not about Zelda, it's about Brandon Sanderson. It is so heavily annotated, oh my goodness, so it's going here for sure. And then we do have the sequel, which is Starsight. And this one is a little bit less annotated, but nevertheless, it still has a couple of annotations. And I did write inside of the book, unfortunately, so it's going on the annotated pile. Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I didn't like this one, so it's going to be an easy unhaul. And I didn't annotate it either because I was reading it at the beach, so fantastic news. They Both Die at the End by Adam Silvera. I think, yeah, no annotations either. Another copy of These Violent Delights. I think this is the Fairy Loot edition. It has pink sprayed edges, white. Right, thank you so much. I think that's the only plus that this edition has, just like the sprayed edges and such. Oh my goodness. All these years of owning this copy, and I had no idea that there was a reversible poster on the other side of the dust jacket. That's crazy. Educated, which is a memoir written by Tara Westover, and I actually really enjoyed it, but I just don't see myself ever reading it ever again. So I feel like somebody else could appreciate this more than I can, and I didn't annotate. So there we go. Next up, we have Mirage, and I bought this, I don't even know when, like 2016, 2017, and I never read it. It was very unfortunate, but when I picked it up, I just wasn't in the mood, and then I just never picked it back up again. And yeah, this definitely doesn't have any annotations, but it's so pretty. It is so pretty, oh my goodness. Nobody, Somebody, Anybody, a novel by Kelly McLaury. I remember reading this and I actually really enjoyed it, but again, I just don't see myself reading it in the future, like at all. And it does have a couple of tabs, but I didn't write in the book, so I can definitely donate. Oof. This pile is about to fall over. Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. This has a couple of tabs. You can't even see it. Yeah, literally just a handful of tabs. I don't know if I wrote in the book though. I don't think I did, because when I read this, yeah, I still hadn't started annotating. So we can definitely donate this. Also, I loved Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. I just, yeah, don't see myself rereading, so I'd rather give it away. Ferryman. This was an interesting one. I think there's also a sequel, but I'm I'm not invested, so I'd rather give it away. All the Light We Cannot See. Again, a stunning novel. I did cry. I loved this, but I just don't see myself rereading. So The Maidens by Alex Michaelides, and this has a singular tab. I don't even know if you guys can see that. We have one tab in this entire book. That is so funny. Why did I do that? Oft have I heard that grief softens the mind and makes it fearful and degenerate. Think therefore on revenge and cease to weep. That's a very good quote by Shakespeare. Running with Lions, no annotations. Maybe I can show you guys the pile that's been growing next to me. These are the ones that have no annotations, so let's see. Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover, no annotations again. Funny You Should Ask. I kept this book for so long because of the cover, but yeah, like I enjoyed it. I just wouldn't reread. So, and it has a couple of tabs, but I didn't write in the book, so we're good. Felix Ever After, again, a lovely book. I loved it, as you can see by the numerous tabs that I included in this book. But did I actually write in the book? Oh, yes, I did. Okay, I definitely wrote in the book, so it's going on the annotated pile. With Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo, which is a Dominican author, actually. Look at all of the tabs. Oh my goodness, those are so many tabs. Did I write in the book though? The moment of, yes, I did. Yes, I did. This was another gift from the friend that likes to annotate but not actually write in her books, so this can go on the not annotated pile. Yep, we have The Idiot, and I actually have 2 copies of this, and it sucks because I didn't like it, so I'm gonna have to just donate it. Heaven Official's Blessing, volume 5. I do have another volume. I just want to make sure. Yes, okay, I have another volume of this, so again, don't need 2 of them. Even though I adore this series, just let the record show, I adore it. The Chosen and the Beautiful. I did not annotate it, so that's nice. This is the copy of The Idiot that I read. As you can see, it has a couple of tabs, but I don't think I wrote inside of it. No, I did not, thankfully. Oh, goodness. Okay, this is great. The Archived by V.E. Schwab. I definitely wrote inside it because I remember having immediate regrets after doing so. I hated this book. I really did. Like, I hated it so badly. Like, if this had been the only V.E. Schwab book that I had read, I would have never given the author a second chance. Elsewhere, which again is not annotated, so it can go here. Wicked Deep, which was a gift, and I did enjoy it, but again, not going to be rereading. The Bone House. I don't think I wrote in this book, even though it does have a couple of tabs. I didn't write in it, so it can go here. Yes. Oh my goodness, don't even. Yeah, this book, finally getting rid of it. I could not be happier. The 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. Never read it. I heard great things, but I just never read it. And then the last book. Oh my goodness, it's the last book. Yeah, it's this one, The Crown of Gilded Bones, written by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Giving it away simply because I'm not continuing with the series. There we go. Please don't fall. Oh my goodness. Okay, you guys are not even seeing the real thing. Like, this has 2 piles. Please don't fall. Oh my goodness. Okay, like there are literally 2 piles of books here. And then the pile that is in front of me, which are the annotated ones. So yeah, now I'm gonna try my best to put them all into the bags that they were in so that I can send them on their merry way to be donated. But yeah, this is what I wanted to do, and I feel like it was pretty successful. I definitely thought we were going to have more annotated books than non-annotated, so this was a lovely surprise. I'm going to put them side to side. Okay, anyways, as I was saying, I'm gonna show you guys the non-annotated pile so you can appreciate just how many we have. So these are the ones that are not annotated, and then these are the ones that are. So you see, we definitely have a majority, and I'm glad. I'm really glad. So now the next step is to see if all of them can fit in these 3 bags, and if not, I'll just have to look for others. But yeah, a successful book on haul. Incredible. I'm so happy with this.
Jimin, you nice. Keep going.